I wonder how many Caribbean people will be deported. And that is a matter of serious concern when, at the moment, there is fear across societies in the Caribbean, particularly in relation to gun violence, and we don't manufacture guns, in relation to persons who haven't lived and been raised in the American climate will be coming back to pass on their training to persons who down here seem to be inspired by what is American as opposed to what is indigenous or even gentile, according to Kamala Harris. So I see those as having some serious ramifications for the Caribbean. Then Kamala actually had that opportunity to at least give some space between her and Biden and still have that edge on Trump was in the it was the ABS interview where they were asked what would she do different, and she
And she
couldn't
said
think
nothing.
of one thing.
Yeah.
And it had to be, it was there and then that she had to say, well, I would depart different from him on the economy. Things have changed since he was in power, and I could foresee things being different in next year based on what I'm going to do. And that gives you that opportunity to inject precisely what you're going to do to working class and balance it against middle class persons.
Trump's message is, hey, I'm going to fix it. You're suffering economically. It's them immigrants. I'm going to go after them. I'm going to round them up and I'm going to toss them back over the border. It may sound absurd. It may sound ridiculous, but it is a message that was simplified. And if there was one area of criticism that I would say is that Kamala's message perhaps was not as cogent, not as simplified as it ought to have been, particularly on the economic front. It needed to be more crisp, more cogent, so that people could absorb, especially the working class who are not college educated.